Hey guys, today we're back with another gun review. And today on the channel we're going to be reviewing the Springfield Armory SA-35. And this is going to be a bumpy one, so stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again, we're going to be reviewing the Springfield Armory SA-35. Before we start with this review though, very special thank you to Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range in London, Kentucky for letting me review this firearm. This was a new gun whenever I got it, but this is a used gun now, and it will be for sale at their store if you would like to purchase it or whatever else. Also as well, check them out online. I'll be leaving a link in the description below to their YouTube channel and to their website, so you can check out what all stuff they have in stock. And like I said, swing by and check them out if you're in the area of London, Kentucky, and you might be able to purchase this gun as well, or call them if you'd like to purchase it, and they'll be able to ship it to your FFL. So, like I was saying before we started this is going to be a bumpy review. This gun has been through the ringer in the last year and a half since its release. There's other reviews that you can see on this gun that where it just blows up in their hand and falls apart. This is not going to be one of them reviews, but it's going to be an overall review on the firearm and everything that I focused with it. If you're looking for a review of somebody comparing this gun to a old Browning high power or the new FN high power, this is not the review for you, because I've not owned any of them guns. I've held and shot a few of the old Browning high powers, but I don't know any really the history behind them to that point, and I will not be able to speak from that. This is going to be speaking from a person that wants to buy this firearm just for what it is. So if you're that type of person, stay tuned, because you're going to get an earful. But anyway, this comes with a cardboard box from factory. You have your little nylon carrying case. It comes with a owner's manual, your little flare and lock, and one mag. Doesn't even come with two mags, so it is what it is, but it doesn't come with two mags, or mine didn't anyway. Like I said, owner's manual and a few different things in here. Nothing really breaking the bank or nothing like that. So we'll set this over to the side so we can get on with the main review of the firearm. So, one 15-round magazine from factory. Good capacity, I guess you would say. Most of the Browning high powers, original ones, come for 13 rounds from the factory. You have your anodized steel type of black hardness look to it. Did put a little bit of oil on it last night just to oil it up before the review, and I thought it would make it a little bit more slick, but it doesn't at all. This gun is really rough to the feel. It's not smooth like the other high powers I felt. Once you get back there to that hammer, you've got a lot of grittiness into the gun coming forward until it goes past that. That's where I think I'm getting a lot of my fares at with this gun. You've got a white front dot sight. They're not night sights. Your serration or your rear sight in the back is a serration U type of style. You've got your normal Browning high power look to it, I guess you would say. Walnut grips, no serrations on the front nor back, just slick. This will give you a beaver tail tad bit on it, but it still will burn your hand up, because it sure did burn mine up. External extractor, stainless barrel, so that's pretty much about it. So getting into the actual shooting part of the review, you have a safety grille on the left hand side as well, but this gun did not work that great for me. We fired approximately 100 rounds through it today, and about 10, maybe 15 of them was fair to go into batteries. All right, this will be the 50-yard shot with a Springfield SA-35 or the Browning high power. One thing I hate about this gun is the trigger reset. It is so light that pushing forward, there's no audible click. You think that you might have it all the way forward, and whenever you're pulling back on that trigger, you're just getting nothing at all. So let's try that again. All right, we've got a failure to feed, as you can see here. Sounds like there's some rounds loose in here. All right. And there it is again. All right, we've got another fair to feed, or fair to go in the battery, I guess you would say. As you can see here, it's a little bit off of the back. All right, let's try it again. We had good ignitions every single time, but it would come back, throw one out of it, and once it would re-rack, it would get hung about around here to where it looks like it would close up. No, it's probably more like right here to where I thought it was in battery until you turn it to the side a tad bit and tell that the rear end is not fully seated yet. So it would be like this right here. You could shake it, it wouldn't go in the battery. You'd have to actually hit it on the back. It would go in the battery, and then you'd represent it. We have multiple of them today. The round to the barrel is polished that I can tell. Don't know why it would have had failures there for. The biggest thing that I can tell is that you're coming back, throwing out the round. Whenever you're coming back to load the new round into the barrel, you've got a lot of grittiness right there with the actual hammer. And it's just, I mean, it feels like you're rubbing two pieces of sandpaper, Gary. Very not smooth at all. I mean, as you can see there, you can, right whenever you get to there, grittiness comes by the hammer and back smooth again. Them failures should have been worked out within the first 50 rounds. The last 50, it got worse. Don't know how, but it got worse. Your safety is not tactile at all. Well, maybe a little bit if you're using it one hand, but not a tactile safety at all. Trigger, 100% worst reset I've ever felt in my life. There's that trigger reset again. That's 100% the biggest problem with that gun is that trigger resetting this, because you feel, here I'll show you right here. Gun's empty. Okay, PAL resets. The trigger on this, you feel like you're there. Nope, still not there. Nope, still not there. Literally, here's the back of it. There is where the trigger resets. So that's how far of a trigger you have to actually reset before the internals will reset to where the trigger will actually drop the hammer again. So I do not like this at all. I've had guns from all over the world, and this is 100% the worst reset of a firearm I've ever had in my life. Whenever you're feeling the trigger, I liked it. I liked the trigger, the pull to it. I was like, this is going to be a nice gun. Reset it myself. I was like, oh, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Nope. Oh, there we go. We've hit it. Multiple times in the review, which I will show you all right now here in a second, but multiple times in the review, whenever I'm shooting it, you can see me and I'm pulling, I'm like, oh, push it all the way forward. Now we're ready to go. I mean, at one point I actually showed in the review, which I'll show it to you here as well. Here is the full reset on it. PAL goes off. It's hard to rack. Goes forward, keeps on traveling, keeps on trucking. You think we're there? Nope, still not there. Let's go on forward. Let's go on forward. Oh, we have finally made it. The worst part about it is that you're literally pulling your finger as far as you can off of that trigger just to get it to reset. And you don't even know if it's reset or not till you already pull it all the way back and you hit a wall, or you think you hit the wall and you still haven't reset the trigger. It's not tactile. It's not audible. It doesn't force your finger forward. See right there. I mean, that is probably the worst reset I've ever felt on a trigger when you take everything into accountable. Maybe not how far it is, but how light it is, how it's not audible at all, how you can't even tell if the trigger is reset yet or not. It might just be the beast itself is. I don't know. I really do not know. But that is 100% the worst reset that I've ever felt on a trigger in my entire life. Okay. As you can see here, we have another fair to go into battery. Yep. I almost went into battery. There we go. I know I ain't missing that net bad. Okay. Alright. That barrel's got a tad bit of wobble in it. I wasn't pulling shots right then on that one. I don't know. I ain't too much of a fan of this. And also as well, the sides of the gun here, they're not beveled at all. They're just straight metal. So whenever you are shooting it, even though it's a light recoil 9mm, it is digging into your hand. Very uncomfortable to shoot multiple rounds through. I don't know. I'm just not into this gun. I'm not feeling it at all. And the grittiness to it, I'm telling you guys, you have to be here to feel this. How actually bad gritty this gun is. I mean, it feels like they maybe have put too much on the inside of it or on something. I don't know, but that's 100% where these failures in this firearm are coming from. Springfield's not really known, especially on their lower end guns like this one right here, to have a good setup with them internally, especially. But man, this right here is about unacceptable. But guys, would I purchase this firearm? No, I do not recommend this firearm at all. And that is my direct 100% honest review on that. I do not recommend this at all. But guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. Once again, very special thank you to Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range in London, Kentucky for letting me review this firearm. Check them out on their YouTube channel. I'll be leaving a link in the description below to their YouTube channel, their website. And if you're in the area of London, Kentucky, swing by and check them out. But guys, once again, this gets a big thumbs down from me for this Springfield SA-35. I cannot recommend one at all. Appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.